You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
New Ash Flat Fire Station by Jody Shackelford.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus checking at FNBC.
The citizens of Ash Flat are one step closer to lower insurance rates and improved fire safety with the bidding on the new 10,000 square foot Ash Flat Fire Station coming to a close on August 26th after nearly a year of planning. Ash Flat Fire Chief Stacy Horton says he is looking forward to the construction and its benefits. The size will be a big help. We need to expand. Where we are at now, we're as big as we can get, and the new station will give us much needed room, Horton said. The Sharp County Library System is expanding into Ash Flat by way of the current fire station, enabling the fire department to enhance its facilities and grow with the new construction. It's going to be around 10,300 square feet if they put the police department on there. If the city chooses to leave it off, it's close to 9,000 square feet, Horton said. We're at about 4,500 square feet now. According to Horton, the road to the new build has not been without its obstacles. Now we have got it advertised for bids, so on the 26th of this month, we will get the bids in, and we'll see how much the bids are, and we'll just go from there, he said. The City of Ash Flat's adoption of the new Sharp County Library location has applied welcome urgency to the fire station build. When the Sharp County Library Board and the city decided to put the library in the old fire station, that really helped to get the ball rolling on our end, and they're just about ready to start the library. They are excited and ready to go, Horton said. The department purchased a ladder truck in December of 2000 and, combined with the current fleet of trucks, rescue vehicles, a full-time staff of 4, and a handful of much-needed volunteers, Ash Flat will have its highest fire safety rating in history, a rating that will reflect on its citizens' wallets. It will have a tremendous impact on us having more equipment, and it will help on our ISO, which is the Insurance Service Office rating. Since we are going to have that station, we will use part of the old station as a substation. That should bring our ISO rating down, and any improvements we make in our department is going to help the community, Horton said. With the rating, we are at a 6 right now, and hopefully we're looking at a 4. Horton is confident in a lower ISO rating, but warns it is in the hands of the ISO authorities. There is no guarantee. It depends on the formula and how we score on it. But if we can score a 4, it will be a pretty good savings for everyone, he said. The Ash Flat Fire Department is ever vigilant and has already deployed to around 230 calls so far this year. We do a lot of medical calls and emergency calls. That number also includes mutual aid calls where we assist other departments. For more information on the new build, contact the Ash Flat Fire Department at 870-994-3066. We have a lot to look forward to, Horton said. Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go, and be sure to check us out online at myspringriver.com, and do us a favor, subscribe.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
Search Ends in Grief, Missing Boy by Jody Shackelford.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus checking at FNBC.
I've known Zach since I moved here at 9 years old. He was an amazing friend, brother, son, uncle, an all-around perfect person, so funny and full of life. A quote from Allie Bradshaw, a friend who left the note on Zach Ware's Facebook memorial page. Zach Ware, 16 of Paragould, was found dead July 29th at 7:45 p.m. by the Baxter County Sheriff's Office Aviation Unit and Fulton County Deputy Joe Boshiers a few miles northwest of Hardy on Rock House Trail near 9 Mile Ridge after 4 days of searching. The body was found with a gunshot wound to the chest and in such a state that investigators concluded the body had been laying there for significantly longer than 24 hours. According to Hardy Police Chief Ernie Rose, Zach Ware's cell phone pinged a Sharp County cell tower at least twice, the last time on July 29th at 3:25 a.m. for 19 seconds, and also on Tuesday morning. This does not indicate the phone was used, as it is an automatic function some phones perform periodically. The ping led AT&T to contact Ware's Deputies located Ware's blue 2001 Dodge truck around 5:30 p.m., shortly before discovering his body. The cell phone was located in a pocket. After leaving his home at 6:30 a.m., the last time Ware was in contact with his parents, Randy and Judy Ware, was via text message on July 25th, just before noon. In his message, he told them his schedule included going to work, football camp at Valley View High School, swimming at the Jonesboro Country Club, and then to eat dinner. Expecting him home at 10:30 p.m., his parents contacted police the next day after revealing he had never made it back to the residence. According to investigators, Ware was never seen at any of the locations he mentioned in his text. Eyewitnesses did report seeing him traveling through Walnut Ridge and purchasing fuel in Pocahontas. The search for Ware spanned 5 counties, including Sharp, Lawrence, Greene, Craighead, and Randolph County, with both state and local agencies operating in the investigation. Crystal McClung Trawick, who was not previously affiliated with the Ware family, discovered that Ware was missing July 26th and started a Facebook event titled Zach Ware, 16-year-old missing from Paragould, Arkansas, which drew nearly 45,000 event attendees in 24 hours and over 25,000 by July 28th. Trawick stated she was simply working to raise awareness. Posts on the site offer support and potential leads. A memorial page has been set up on Facebook that has nearly 17,500 followers as of press time. While authorities say it was an apparent suicide, Randy Ware says his son was not having problems at school or at home and would have no outward reason to hurt himself. There was a shotgun found with the body belonging to either Zach or his father, said Fulton County Sheriff Buck Foley. Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
Local business forced to switch city by Cindy Harris.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
On August 1st at the Cherokee Village Planning and Zoning Committee meeting, Fred's Super Dollar Store moved one step closer to reality with their highway signage proposal. Cherokee Village Department's procedures for fees and permit prices changed, and the Sharp County Assessor determined that Sharp office supply is actually in Cherokee Village and not Ash Flat, thereby affecting the tax base for both cities. Since the determination was made by the County Assessor's Office that Sharp office supply does not lie within the boundaries of Cherokee Village and not in Ash Flat, as always presumed, Mayor Lloyd Heffley sent a letter to Kathy Nix, Sharp County Assessor, and Charlotte Ratliff, Sharp County Tax Collector, addressing the issue. He asked that any millage that has been collected on that property for any other city be rescinded from that city and instead collected for the city of Cherokee Village. There has been no response to date. MC Sign Company submitted plans for the proposed signage for the Fred Super Dollar Store that's planned for Cherokee Village. Since the sign will be near WRMC, Tom Herzog invited a representative of the White River Medical Complex to the meeting to ensure that they have no problems with the sign, and the representative agreed that it was fine. The Planning and Zoning Committee also decided to have each department drop a resolution due January 1st of each year, setting the fees and permit prices for that year. Currently, the fees and permit prices are set in ordinances, and with every fee change, the ordinance has to be altered. By removing the fees and permit prices from the ordinances, this would save time and paperwork. If a department doesn't have a fee or permit change that must be invoked in January, they may delay submitting the resolution. However, if they submit it later in the year, it still only is good for the remainder of that calendar year, and they must resubmit on January 1st of the following year. Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to check us out online at myspringriver.com.
You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go. You're listening to Spring River Chronicle. Audio on the go.
Sharp County Library in Hardy adds new children's area by Jody Shackelford.
First National Banking Company. Get checking that pays with Super Plus Checking at FNBC.
With construction progress 3 weeks into the build, the Sharp County Library in Hardy is adding a 1,200 square foot children's area to its current facility to make room for the growing number of youth looking to attend the popular summer reading program. Contractor Larry Johnson announced that the foundation and metal subfloor have been completed and the new addition will be ready August 4th for the pouring of its concrete floor. We will be here for a total of about 4 months. After we get the floor poured, our next step will be to frame up the walls, Johnson said. With the library building on the National Register of Historic Places, Mayor Nina Thornton said they will be working to maintain a style that flows well with the current structure. Librarian Cecilia Mullins said that she didn't have enough room for as many children as she had signed up for the summer reading program. In past years, they've taken the children to the Hardy Gym, but that just isn't the same experience as a child gets at the library, Thornton said. The library was only able to hold 15 children. The summer reading program for 2011 ended July 28th, and Mullins said it was a huge success with 50 children involved. Each week, a different guest visited the children. Two favorites were a magician who performed magic tricks and the toothbrush fairy. While they also read books, the age 5 to 7 group had an emphasis on being read to, but the age 8 to 12 group dug into reading with a friendly competition. The number of books read by the children has surprised many involved with the program. The kids get a t-shirt and they have a water day and different incentives, but they have to read a number of books. I was there last year giving out certificates, and some of those kids are reading 40 and 50 books, Thornton said. The winner of the competition captured the top prize by reading over 200 books. Looking to fund the project, Thornton applied for 2 government grants. In order for the grants to be possible, the City of Hardy was required to match a percentage of the funds. This was made possible by a donation from Simmons Bank of Hardy when they donated a tract of land along Highway 63 and $50,000. Also, $10,000 provided by Friends of the Library helped to push the project into launch. We said that if we can't please everyone, we're not going to build it. But the Timely Club, Friends of the Library Board, and everyone involved pulled together and we got the ball rolling, Thornton said. The new addition will have an elevator for those with special needs and all new computers. The bookshelves will be 4 feet tall, designed specifically for children. Another feature will be an art exhibit above the bookshelves. We are going to feature cultural art. Our first display will be Native American art for the children, Thornton said. Before moving forward with construction, the city consulted Sharp County Judge Larry Brown to ensure the addition would not interfere with the 99-year lease between the city and the library. The city owns the library itself, and it is leased for free to the library board. Johnson stated that the entire construction project will be complete before the end of the year. We are excited to see this project completed, and these kids enjoying the addition, said Johnson. For more information about the Sharp County Library or the summer reading program, please contact Cecilia Mullins at 870-856-6934. Thanks for listening to Spring River Chronicle Audio on the Go. Be sure to subscribe to the paper and check us out online at myspringriver.com. Hey, Jody Shackelford here. Let's take a quick look at your weather. Starting off on Wednesday, August 3rd, it's going to be mostly sunny and hot all day long. 96 degrees for your high, dropping down to a low of 75 degrees. Now Thursday, August 4th, they're calling for an afternoon thunderstorm, but that's not knocking the heat down. It's actually going to be slightly warmer with 97 degrees as your high, dropping down to a low of 75 in the evening. Now Friday, kicking off your weekend, August 5th, a thunderstorm possible, very hot, 98 degrees for your high, dropping down to 74 in the evening. Now Saturday, it's going to be partly sunny and hot with a high of 96 degrees, low of 74. So if you're going to get out and hit the river, it's going to be a great day for a little fun in the sun. Now Sunday, it may be no surprise, it's going to be hot and sunny. How hot? 101 degrees. That's right, 101. So if you go to church and, having a good time there and then you think you're going to hit the river, better wear some sunscreen and take lots of water. Stay hydrated. 101 degrees is no joke. 101 on Sunday with a low of 70. That was just a quick look at your weather. Be sure to check us out on myspringriver.com. Add us on Facebook. And if you do anything, please subscribe. We want you to subscribe to the paper so you can get the Spring River Chronicle in your mailbox every week. We make it good for you, and we sure work hard. So subscribe, and like I said, hit your mailbox every week. This is Jody Shackelford. Thanks for listening to the weather, and check us out again next week.